What's up, you guys? So I was guided to offer you guys some insights on your finances for August 2025. Usually when I do these recordings, I typically stay inside because I don't have to worry about the background noise. But for whatever reason, I feel called to do this recording outside. And so when I am giving messages, whatever's going on in the background also plays into the messages in the area of life that we're talking about. So with that being said, I'm sure there are going to be things that take place in the background in this audio that are going to be important signals, signs, cues from the divine for whoever these messages are for. All right. You guys had the number 139 showing up, but I had to start the audio over again. And so that might also play into things that are going on in your life. The messages that I am sharing today, excuse me, will be a combination of channeled messages plus whatever it is that I'm seeing here within the cards. Right away, whatever you guys have been digging into, like in your economic pillar of wealth, it's about to start paying off for you. So if you've been, diligently working toward achieving some type of goal, whether it's a very specific goal with your career or an investment or something like that, or it's just a general sense of a shift in your economic stability, whatever that is, it's about to pick up. 131 on the clock, and it's going to pick up very quickly. You guys aren't expecting this, but it's something you've already been investing into. So 139 and 138 is not anything new. So if it is a new project that you guys have started, like while we've been in these retrogrades, and I laugh because it's a very difficult time to start things, 151. This message is not pertaining to that. This is something that you've probably been working on all year or for the past 5 years, 10 years. Like, this is a long-term thing that you've been investing into. Point is, it's just about to pick the fuck up, and it's going to pick up in a very major way. But in order for that to happen, there are things that you must do first. Okay. And the first thing that you have to do is go within yourself or come to me, get a session. You need to be tying whatever you're doing to the root, right? And so when you go within yourself, you can really start to sit with yourself and think through your own thoughts on why am I taking the actions I'm taking, and what is it that I'm trying to achieve with the steps that I have in place right now. Are those steps that I have in place right now completely aligned with where I'm going, or do I need to readjust the plan? Once you do that, you're going to be able to come out of whatever indecision is slowing you up. Some of you guys might not even realize that you're being slowed up by the indecision that you're sitting in, because you might not view it as indecisiveness. You may view it as just working on something else right now, right? Maybe you're too busy for whatever X, Y, and Z is. But if you could really find the time to actually sit with yourself and really get clear about your whys, or come get a session or a reading with me and get clear about what you're supposed to be doing, 3, 2, 1 on the clock, why you're supposed to be doing it, all those types of things, the confirmations you need, then you'll be able to keep going. The clarity is what's going to help you be able to communicate what you're doing more effectively. So let's say that you are employed in a career that you love with an employer that you really, really enjoy working at, but the pay isn't that great, and you have ideas about how you can bring more to the company, which would then in turn offer you some sort of payment increase, right? Get the plan in order, and once you present it, 144 on the clock, the company would be so blown away that they might create an entire position just for you. But you have to get clear about, is that a company you see yourself working for the next 10 years? Is what you're bringing to the table better suited to go to the company, or is it something you need to go and launch on your own? Like, all of these things are going to be very key for you to get clear on. Once you're clear on that and you actually begin to take action with whatever plan that is in place and whatever revamps to the plan that need to be in place, you are going to find that you come out of some sort of imbalances in your economic state, and you're able to stabilize 4s and 1s on the clock your whole life. Like, not just these bills right now or the debt that you've been working toward, but like everything. The seeds that you have planted If you cultivate them properly in this season and get out your feelings, you got to get out your feelings. I don't know who in their feelings about their money, but you ain't going to make more money being sad about not having money. You're not going to get a better job being sad about your current job. You're not going to get more clients by being sad about how little clients you have. You got to get the fuck about your feelings. You're also not going to be able to build your career when you're over here worried about who said what and did what to you and da-da-da-da-da. You need to figure out why was you in that situation to begin with. Are your boundaries not in place? You know what I'm saying? Are you paying back karmic debt for yourself or somebody in your family? Like, figure that out, but don't bring it over here to the money, okay? It's going to slow you down, like big time. But I see you coming out of that energy with some things that are going to take place for you throughout the month of August. These are things that you have been manifesting, attracting to yourself based off the actions that you've been actively taking, and not just the outside actions, but the internal ones, following the signs, listening to your intuition, making a plan, having clarity, releasing baggage, taking leaps of faith. Like, all of those things are going to come together and bring it to a point where by the time you reach the end of this month, you're going to be sitting so pretty. You guys have the King of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, and you have the Queen of Pentacles. So I think it came out in the main reading for the month of August. There's a power dynamic that's coming into play here with two power players. This is a masculine and a feminine energy. Again, this could be a power couple, but it could also just be two people who have a brilliant business idea, or two businesses that are going very well, or have a plan that they could achieve together. It's some sort of collaborative energy between 6 and 4 on the clock. Two people that's rooted in some very legacy-based wealth. And those two people coming together are going to plant so much abundance for so many other generations to come. So again, this could be two people coming together at 7:07 on the clock and being in a relationship, and that relationship ends up being something that becomes, you know, generational wealth based and solid in terms of all the aspects of generational wealth: love, compassion, kindness, right? As well as like tangible assets, land, properties, and such. It could also, again, be other aspects of business. You and your best friend launching a company together. You and another brand doing a collaboration together. Oh, speaking of, hey, I received that. Speaking of, you guys, I just became a consultant with a company called Build. They offer phenomenal services that like help with all areas of your economic pillar of wealth. And for y'all who don't know, I work with communities in different countries that are focused on sustainability and culture. And so some of these things that I'm now part of with Build apply to what my community needs, like solar power and water filtration systems. But more importantly, and I ain't gonna say more importantly, but more broadly, I also have the opportunity to offer you guys a residual income ability through a travel membership. So go to the link in my bio on Instagram. I'm sorry for the long sidebar, but I just felt called to share that. If anybody's looking to make extra money, if anybody's looking to save up to 70% on their travel, like, tap in. I got you. But it could be something like that, where two people's companies are coming together to collaborate and build something. Two big companies are coming together to do something, right? Like Facebook and when Facebook merged with Instagram, that's a big company collaboration. When you hit up your cousin like, hey, y'all want to do t-shirts together, right? That's still a big collaboration, but it's on a smaller scale. So it's whoever comes to you this month with an offer that is tied to your finances that you feel aligned to, definitely take it. And you're going to know that it's aligned to you because you've already been putting in the thoughts, energy, efforts to bring this to fruition. Again, this is something of a long term that you guys, 149 on the clock, 942 on the clock, that you guys have already been investing in. This is not a brand new, out of the blue, like pop up. Some of the things that come to us during retrograde seasons can put us back in toxic loops, and some of them can come and put us in a great position, 955 on the clock. So when it comes to your finances, make sure that you're vetting opportunities, which you are going to get a great opportunity that already aligns with everything that you're already doing. And it's going to be like a missing piece that is going to put you in a crazy financial, abundant, stable situation that's also going to help other people within your cipher. All right, peace.